Hey humans, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing a Sephora Savings Event haul. Yeah, I did some damage, but not as much damage as I did in November. I'm doing better. November, I went crazy because I haven't purchased makeup in like before the pandemic. It was that bad. But yeah, November I went a little crazy. This time I didn't go as crazy, but I do have things for almost each category: fragrance, body care, skincare, foundation, blush, whatever. I got stuff. So if you're ready to see what I got and what I recommend you to get for the next go around, get ready. All right, if you hear little pitter patterings in the background, it's raining right now and it's currently 10:25 at night. I didn't know it was gonna rain today. I didn't check the weather app like I was supposed to. All right, so coming to you barefaced today, no makeup because it's late. And I'm not doing a makeup look. I'm pretty much showing you all what I got for my Sephora Savings Event haul. So we're gonna start with skincare and work my way around the table. So first things first, my Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser. I bought 2 of these. I bought one in November. I'm almost out and I needed a backup. So that's what we got. I got my cleansers. Then I purchased 2 of the Glow Recipes Plump Hyaluronic Cream. The refiller moisturizing pod. The moisturizer refill pod. I bought 2 of those. I love this moisturizer, especially for the summer. I've loved it since I started using it. Not summer, spring. I loved it since I started using it in the winter / spring. And I think I'm gonna like this as a moisturizer because the moisturizer I was using was too heavy for me to use in the summer. All right, next I have, you already know, Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Repair Balm. I love this stuff. This is my 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th and 5th one right here. I'm currently just opened one, I want to say like 2 weeks ago, but this is my 4th and 5th one right here. I will continue to purchase this. Danessa, if you're listening, please never get rid of this. This saves my face. This saved my face in the winter. All right, next I got my, oops, forgot about these. My topicals. This is my topicals Faded Brightening Eye Masks. I will be using these every time I wear makeup. I will be putting on like an eye cream first and then slapping this on top of it like 5 minutes later because I like how it feels. It doesn't like brighten my face, like change my complexion, but it does make my eye makeup last a little longer and not crease up as much. All right, last but not least, for what's this called? Skincare. I got my Big Boy Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. I always purchase this whether at Sephora or Ulta. Now Supergoop's at Ulta, but I always get the big size because this lasts you so long. It lasts so long. Let's see, the last time I purchased one was probably last year, but I don't know when. And I'm like only halfway through the bottle, but I usually buy like 1 or 2 every year. It's $48. It lasts a long time. I love this sunscreen. It blends in. It's like a primer. It's like a primer also. I mean, it's okay. Long story short, it's just sunscreen, and it's supposed to be. It can act as a primer, but I don't use it as a primer. I just use it as a sunscreen because as a melanated person, we should be wearing sunscreen, guys. This skin isn't going to help itself. It's going to crack and crevice like everyone else's skin. We need sunscreen too. All right, so that is all I have for skincare / face. Well, is it skincare or is it face care? We'll say facials. We'll say face. For body care, I have just one thing this time. Yeah, I have just one product. I'll put it on this side or on this side. I'll put it either side. But it is the new, let me read exactly what it is because I purchased it and it is now out of stock. Like everybody was buying it. But it is the new Fenty Skin Butter Drop shea butter oil or whipped oil body cream with tropical oils and shea butter in the scent Vanilla Dream. And it is the big boy. It's the big boy. And it doesn't come in a smaller size, so you can only buy it in the value size, but it's currently out of stock. I bought it It hasn't arrived yet, but yes, I purchased that first body care. All right, let's move on. Fragrances. Well, fragrances is probably the last thing I'll do, but I do fragrances, so I got two things. One, I got a little itty bitty Ellis Brooklyn Guava Granita. I have not smelled this yet, but I heard it smells divine, and I want to experience that smell. Ooh. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh my God, this smells like... Okay, as a black girl growing up, you had this moisturizer and hair conditioner and shampoo. It was called Just For Me. This smells just like the conditioner and the hair lotion Just For Me. It brings back, it's nostalgic for me. It brings back my childhood. But I like, it's not a sickening sweet smell, but it's like a very light. What's in here? I don't even know what's in here. All I know, let me see what the notes are. Let me look. Okay. It's considered a floral scent. It's a fruity floral. You got guava juice, banana, and vanilla. Yep, I can smell that. I can definitely smell that. All right, next up, I got Juice by Commodity. I got the big size because I had the little sample pack from November, and so far I like milk. I like juice. I don't remember if I think Moss is the next one I want to get. I think Moss is the next one I want to get. All right, let's move on. Let's do complexion. I have a lot. Well, let's start with prep. So this is not exactly a primer, but you can use it before, during, and after makeup, and this was on sale. It is the Face Hack by FRECK Beauty. It is their Blur and Bond setting spray. I got two of them because they were under $20 a piece, and there's that iconic rattle. So this is my backups just in case they go out of business, because all of FRECK Beauty stuff, except for like the lip pencils and something else, was on sale, like significantly discounted. And I was like, oh no, please don't get rid of FRECK Beauty. I like this. For the next part of the segment of this lovely video, we listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. I got 7 new foundations. I know, I got 7. And one of them I already purchased, but I didn't purchase that shade before. But I got technically 6. No, not true. I have technically 5 new foundations and 2 we trying this again. So let's go over the we trying this again. First up is the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. I purchased it in the shade 510, but I have it in the shade Hot Fudge 550R. The problem is, the luminous matte that she first came out with, I am 520G in that shade, but there's no 520G. This is the next shade down because 510 was way too light. And if that push comes to shove, I'll just mix 510 and 550 together to get my perfect shade. Now, I know in the last video I said, I don't have a shade. Well, boys and girls, I wasn't joking about that. I know, I'm back to one size. I really want to love one size, because I have their powders, phenomenal. Have the primer, the Boba Primer, phenomenal. Have the contour powder, phenomenal. Have the blushes, phenomenal. Have the setting spray, even though it chokes you out, phenomenal. So I'm like, maybe I gotta just try again. Concealers, oh my God, have the concealers, beautiful. Perfect shade for me. All right, let's move on to the 5 new foundations. To me, they're new to me. First up is Rare Beauty Liquid Foundation in the shade 480W. I don't know if this is my foundation color or not, but we're about to find out. So hold that mortal string nice and tight. What's wrong with these scissors? Sorry, I'm a huge Disney fan. That's from Hercules. All right, this is in the shade 480. Can y'all see how liquidy that is at the top? It's very liquidy. Says to shake well. Can y'all hear that? So that is the shade 480W. All right, next up, it is the new Lawless Forget the Filler Skin Pumping Line Smoothing Foundation. Here it is. I have it in the shade 26D. Like the right shade for me. It looks like it. This is also very liquidy. What is up with these water weight foundations? Does it say to shake me? Okay, we will test out all these foundations. Just not today. All right, next up, it's not new, but it's new to me. It is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint in the shade 13. I don't know what my shade is in this. I just guessed because there's nothing neutral about this. Oh God, this is probably too light. Look at how light it looks. But it's a skin tint, so it should be fine. I wish I never bought this. I wish I never did, but I did. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Impeccable Blurring Second Skin Matte Foundation. Probably shouldn't have bought this because there wasn't a lot of shade options to choose from. However, I got it in the shade 7N. All right, last foundation. This is heavy. It's by Range Beauty. It is their True Intentions Hydrating Foundation. I have it in the shade Boardwalk After 6. Those are all my foundations. Now let's move on to concealers. All right, concealer time. First one is the Hourglass concealer, the Airbrush concealer. I heard nothing but good things about this, and I got it in the shade 9.5 Teak. Hourglass always come with these long printed out in directions, like ain't nobody reading that. Then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Magic Touch concealer in the shades 14 and 18. Next and last but not least is the new Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place concealer. I have it in the shade 6N and the shade 5.5N. All right, that is all of my complexion products that I got. All my concealers and all of my foundations. Let's move on. It is the Mothership 12 palette. The Mothership 12 eyeshadow palette in the shade Petalmorphasis. Now I got it because it had a green that was calling my name. And for those who don't know, my favorite color is green. Next palette I got is the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. Can you see that? Look at that. Okay, next up, all three products from Urban Decay. This one is Sin, and this one is the original. Last but not least, Urban Decay has this new product out. It's called 24/7 Glaze On Shadow. Dude, it looks like this. What you're supposed to do is shake it for flammable until it's dry. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it looks like that. But anyway, those are the 4 products that I have for eyes. Next is going to be blush. 3 liquids, 1 cream, 3 powders. That's what I have. First up is Huda Beauty, and it is the blush filter in the shade Sunset Lychee. Let's do this. I have 2 liquid blushes from Hourglass, Unreal liquid blush from Hourglass in the shade Future and Imagine. It says Bosma. There it is. This is the Bosma The Cream blush in the shade Burnt Orange. The cool thing about Bosma blushes, they don't open like this. You slide them up like that. And oh my God, do you see this orange? This is House Labs blush in the shade Fire Moon. All right, next up is French Rosette. I got this because of Tamara Renee on YouTube. A little light for me. Might be a little light. The last one is by YSL. No wonder this stuff costs so much money. This is called Make Me Blush in the shade 37, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. This is what it looks like right. I'm gonna turn the light off. Boop. Here's what it looks like right here at the very end. I'm not upset. I just need to know, what the heck was I thinking? Why did I get that color? Was this the only burnt orange terracotta color they had? It might have been. Let me check something real quick. This has the YSL logo on it. And then this right here is supposed to be the blush color. It's stitched. It feels like leather. This is all of the products that I have from my Sephora haul. So thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you noticed anything that you also want purchased, let me know in the comments. Or something that you kind of want to purchase but save it for next year. Let me know in the comments. Peace and blessings. Bye.